Compassion has many faces. Some of them are fierce, some of them are wrathful. Some of them are tender, some of them are wise. A line that the Dalai Lama once said, he said, "Love and compassion are necessities. They are not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive."
It allows you to create a closer and more personal relationship with your patients.
Compassion allows you to relate to your patients. If you can't relate to your patients, you can't give them all the possible care they need. Compassion lets you open your arms and allow them in.
You need empathy and compassion in nursing because you can better understand what your patients are going through and further the health care that you provide them.
I think compassion is both innate and acquired. I think to some degree you're born with the compassion, but it can be strengthened through things like your parents teaching you how to be compassionate and just living everyday life.
I think that you have to be compassionate no matter how your patients treat you, because you don't know what else is going on in their life, and you either receive them on their best day or their worst day.
Study that looked at survivors of heart attack, and we did a longitudinal study to look at the length of survival and who had a heart attack, who died, and they divided these patients into groups based using a psychological questionnaire depending on the level of optimism or pessimism, and the death rate of the pessimist was about 3 times higher than the death rate of the optimist. I mean, these are really striking changes. And in one review of all the literature about the relationship between positivity and well-being, physical well-being, it's estimated the size of this effect, the difference in health status between the optimist and the pessimist, it's about as big as the difference between smokers and non-smokers.
I've been a nurse for almost 30 years. I think it's very important to be compassionate as a nurse because your patients are very vulnerable. They're scared. They're looking for somebody for some reassurance in a new diagnosis, especially with like a cancer or heart disease. A lot of people are worried about their loved ones and the fear of the unknown, and as nurses we can offer that compassion and reassurance to our patients. I think that's one of the reasons why I went into nursing, was to show to be compassionate towards other and helpful to others.